Hey guys, it's Kelly, and today I am super excited to bring you a 2021 Buick Enclave. Super excited to dive into this car because I've honestly never spent much time in an Enclave, so I'm excited to put some car seats in it, see how my stroller works, and just kind of play with everything that the car has to offer. If this is your first time joining me, hey, I'm Kelly. I'm the car mom. I review cars for moms and for families. I am a car salesperson, a mom of two, and a certified child passenger safety tech. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because you're not going to want to miss any of my car related content. But please leave a comment down below about which car I should tour next. All right, let's get started. So let's start with her exterior, because when you think Buick, does anyone else think grandma? Just me? Comment below what your first word association is. But the Buicks have been known to be, I'll say it, an older person car. But with this Enclave, I really think they're trying to change the perception because this newer body style actually looks pretty slick. I believe they changed the body style back in 2018, and they really kind of brought it to the 21st century. From the side, especially a little bit from the front, I really think she looks a lot like the Infiniti QX60, which is Infinity's midsize SUV. Starting kind of off with the grille, we still have our Buick logo with the red, silver, and blue shields. And then, you know, we've got some kind of subtle hood line. She's not overly muscular. She has some softer body lines. We have some wraparound headlights that then go into a lot of chrome detailing, which give it a luxurious look. So we've got chrome badging here, chrome roof rails, chrome all the way around the windows, chrome, chrome, chrome. I mean, she's got a silver medal. She's an Olympian, but she got silver. And then when we move around to the back end, I met with more chrome. Now we are doing the Avenir. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. No one come for me in the comments. It's one of the highest trim levels. So it's a little bit more tricked out. We're also doing this kind of like maroon purple color. Not my favorite, but stay tuned until the end of the video because I'm actually going to be building my own Buick Enclave, and I'm going to talk you all through the different trim levels, colors, what's worth the most bang for your buck. But here we have the back end. You know, we have the wiper right here. I would have loved to seen it tucked underneath there just to kind of clean up the back end. But overall, I think she's got some nice lines. I think the chrome does play in nicely to this tail light. We've got the Enclave and all-wheel drive badging right there. Overall, she's fine. My favorite angle on her is definitely her side angle. But let's get into the interior because I have heard that it's amazing. Okay, so now let's get into this 2021 Buick Enclave because first things first, we've got a beautiful chocolate brown leather. I really like this interior color. We also have a lot of great like contrast piping and stitching, which I really think is beautiful, and then a pretty like Avenir stitching on the headrest as well. So I really like the leather that I met with. Coming in here, the seats, guys, so comfortable. I mean, they are some comfy seats. Let's start with talking about our door panel because again, I really do love the color of this leather. We've got a high gloss wood trim and then some really nice like chrome detailing as well. We've got one side cubby right there, which looks pretty deep. I've got like a pretty decent sized water bottle and it actually fits pretty nicely in there. So that's pretty exciting to me. Moving on into just some of the design elements. The steering wheel is a little weird to me. I don't love this only because when I turn on the heated steering wheel, like this part's not heated and like that's just, I wish this part was heated too, but that's okay. Moving into just kind of like some more of the elements, I like that this leather kind of like wraps all the way throughout the car. And then everything is really nicely integrated into the car, and I think it's got a really good design element. I've got like the vents that are built into the display, that are built into the climate control. It just all feels very cohesive. All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about this Buick Enclave because this particular one I'm doing has an MSRP of $60,000, which is expensive. Now, obviously the Enclave will start a little bit lower than that. I really like to focus my tours on the spacing and the car seat setup because that's going to be the same throughout any of the trim levels. But 60 grand for this car, that's stinging. To be honest with you, I'm feeling a little stung by that. And now knowing that, I have a few more things to say. So here we have our built-in display. I like how it's built in. I really do think it integrates really nicely. I like that I have some quick, easy buttons to access right there. I do think the screen is a little bit small. It comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I actually have pulled up right now. I love Apple CarPlay. I think it really just makes the car so much easier to use because you're just using your iPhone instead. So I really like to see that. If we go to the home button, it looks very similar to all of GM's products. It's fine, a little bit lackluster, but it's okay. Turning on the camera, we've got that beautiful surround view camera and then the backup camera as well. And then I move into like my volume knob, my home buttons, some quick little buttons is there as well. And then I hit to my climate control. I do have heated and ventilated seats as well as a heated steering wheel in this car. Wireless charger, 2 USBs, a shifter that is pretty easy to use, and then 2 little cup holders. And they are actually really little cup holders. Like, that's not fitting. And that's all the cup holders I have up here. But let's talk about our center console. This is nice. This is pretty, this little bridge element. Oh, and check this out. What's this? Love that. Because you know, we throw there whatever we got. We throw a purse, we throw, I don't know, we throw a toy, we throw whatever we need down there. So that's really nice. The center console, I met with this like little organizer thing, which is nice. But then the annoying part is I can't, like, in some cars you can like touch a different button and lift that part up, but like I literally have to physically take this out to like access what's in there. So like that's not really doing it for me. I brought a size 5 diaper for reference, so it's pretty deep, it's just not very wide. I cannot believe this has an MSRP of $60,000. Now, granted, oh my gosh, it's like a puzzle. Granted, by the time you get dealer discount and rebates, I understand that that would not be the price you would pay, but I am just really shocked to hear that. Because that's kind of, at that price, you're kind of competing with some luxury cars. Like you're competing with the Acura, you're competing with the Volvo a little bit. All right, let's hop into the this. This isn't powered. Let me do that again. It says push. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And here's what I can't do. Here's what's a no for me. I'm gonna be completely honest. I can't close the back one. So I'm driving around town, George passes out for a nap, I can't even close that while I'm driving? For $60,000? Here I am in the passenger seat, just to kind of give you an idea of the kind of the spacing we're dealing with down here. So I have a diaper bag, and I'm still pretty comfortable. I've got some actually, I feel pretty good in this car. I'm pretty tall, about 6 feet tall, so I feel like I've got good head clearance. I've got a lot of room. The seats are honestly so comfortable up here. 10-way power seat with lumbar support. Yeah, I'm pretty comfy. Let's hop in the second row. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this door panel because something exciting has kind of happened. Look at this. First of all, that is kind of the weirdest shaped cup holder I've literally ever seen. Is it a circle? Is it a square? Don't know, it doesn't fit my flipping water bottle. Water bottle fits down there. That is very strange to me. Just make it a circle, make it a square. To make it a teardrop, no sunshades. We do have ceiling vents though, so that's something exciting to talk about. Really like to see that. I've got some pretty decent clearance. I have this seat moved all the way up, so when I push it back, you can see my knee clearance grows, and then I can put it any place in between, just to kind of make me more comfortable if needed. The Buick Enclave comes in captain's chair, so that's what we're doing. And then as far as like some more of my passenger amenities, I've got heated seats, 2 USBs, and I have an outlet, so that's awesome. Here's my little sunshade. You know, I really do just wish I could control it from up there because that just seems really annoying as a mom. I talked a little bit about the price up there. The Buick Enclave does start at $41,000, which is a lot less than the other luxury cars start at, but it's a lot more than what some of the other non-luxury cars start at. So it's kind of somewhere in the middle between a luxury car pricing and a non-luxury car pricing. I just feel that some of the other cars out there, some of the non-luxury cars, like the Toyotas and the Kias and the Hyundais and even the Nissans of the world, like they are just coming standard with so much great technology features and so much great design and even feeling pretty luxurious. So this kind of falls right in the middle. I just wanted to make note of that. All right, so let's chat a little about the car seat setup in this Buick Enclave. So in either captain's chairs, I have lower anchors and tether anchors. And then in the third row, there's 3 seats, no lower anchors, but 3 separate tether anchors. So I have brought 2 car seats just to give you an idea of spacing. You're obviously going to want to read your car seat manual and maybe consult a CPST for additional car seat help. This is just to give you an idea of the space. So I have brought the Upper Mesa rear facing pumpkin seat. I've installed it rear facing. This seat is set for myself. I have great clearance. I mean, great clearance. So I love to see that. In the third row, I did install a forward-facing convertible seat with the seatbelt since there is no latch, and I feel pretty good about my installation. Let me show you how you get to the third row because it's one of my favorite features of this Buick Enclave because it has the car seat friendly tilt. So if I were to have a car seat installed with the lower anchors right here, whether that be a forward facing or a rear facing seat, I may just have to move this seat up a little bit more if it was rear facing. I can grab this lever right here. It tilts the car seat, does not affect the integrity of the installation, and then I have a really good third row access. So I love that for the flexibility of it. And then I can hop in the third row. Ow. Okay, so here is this Graco extended fit installed rear facing, again with the seat belt, and then the headrest in this car. These ones are removable. These third row ones are not, but I was able to put the tether anchor through it. It's a little bit thinner of a headrest and it's not bulging out too much, so I feel pretty good about my installation. I'm moving less than an inch at the belt path. Looking pretty good. I will say this middle seat is so tiny. I mean, if I were to sit here, I'm sitting on 3 buckles. I'm sitting on, well, I'm very tight. I mean, very tight. Another thing to note is while I have great clearance with this seat, that is with this seat pushed all the way back. So when this seat's all the way back, I mean, I'm knee to chest. That's just an absolute no. So let's move the seat up a little bit and see the kind of clearance I get. Okay, so now I've moved this seat up, not all the way, but pretty close. I still have good clearance with the rear facing infant seat, so that's exciting. Better knee clearance here. I have ceiling vents, little lights, USBs on either sides, and then 2, again, awkwardly shaped cup holders. There's no circles, there's no squares, they're just like their own design. Another thing I'm not obsessed with in this car is we don't have a middle head restraint. When you don't have a middle head restraint, if you have a passenger sitting here, this becomes one of the most unsafe seats in the vehicle because in the event of a collision, I have nothing to protect my head from any sort of whiplash. So wish we had a headrest there. So let's head to the trunk. Okay, so check this out, guys. Look what they're hiding from you. This is probably one of the deepest secret compartments I've ever seen. That is very exciting to me. Talk about soccer equipment, a change of clothes, some toys. Wow. I'm super excited about that. I also love this mat. That is such a genius idea. Especially like if you're gonna be having the third row down, totally protects it. And check this out. Put the third row down right from here. Oops, that was the car seat. Don't go, don't go.
Okay, we're filming police cars.
Police car. It's blipping for you, everybody. Okay, so we know what we're doing. We're hanging out and we're driving. We're driving the Buick Enclave. It's very quiet. It's a quiet ride. I don't want to use the term, I actually am enjoying the drive. I think it drives pretty nicely. It's not like the sportiest thing I've ever sat in. It's a little bit softer in its turning. It's a little bit slower in its acceleration, but it's very smooth. So I like the drive. This car is basically the Chevy Traverse. I just feel like I'd rather have a Chevy Traverse for the price point because I just think like it's so, like the spacing is the same that is in the Chevy Traverse. I think they're on the exact like same wheelbase and chassis and everything. So that's just like really holding me up about this car is, and I think the Chevy Traverse is a little bit simplistic in its design, but at least like I understand it's a Chevy and that's what I'm paying for. This is not as nice as other car interiors. It's so much more expensive, and I think I'm just kind of having sticker shock, honestly. I don't know, comment down below. I would love to hear some other opinions of people who maybe own this car because I know I'm just one mom's opinion. So yeah, definitely comment below if you have this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna do the outro while we're driving. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, definitely leave a comment below which I should tour next, what your thoughts were of the video, and I will see you guys next time. Okay guys, let's build my own 2021 Buick Enclave. So, been playing with these different trim levels, and I'm a little frustrated with the Buick because I just feel like they space out these safety features so much. Like some of the other makes and models I've done, and it's like one package gets you all the safety features. But if you look at my preferred right here, that's the base level, starts at $41,000. Once I get to the Essence, then I have rear cross traffic alert. Once I get to the Premium, then I have forward collision. So like And look, I don't even have a surround view camera till I get to the Avenir. I'm going to go with the premium because I for sure need the forward collision alert. I for sure need that. That is a life-saving feature. And I'm frustrated that Buick waited all the way here to put it on there. And I'm going to go all-wheel drive. I already hate this MSRP. I could already have a Palisade by now. Don't really like it in white. This one I thought I was going to love. I just don't, though. I think I'm going to go with black. Feeling kind of crazy today. And then my two different interior colors are shale, which is like a taupe, or a black. I'm going to keep it how it is. Okay, so then now that I'm in this package, it gives me a couple of different options. I kind of want a panoramic moonroof, but I'm not going to upgrade for it. Yeah, 20-inch wheels would be fun. Not going to do that. I think I'm good on packages. I kind of want this one, but I just really don't want to get it over 50 grand. Okay, I'm just going to keep the base wheels on. So interesting is that the Enclave does not come in captain's or in a bench. It only comes in captain's chair. So that was kind of interesting. Don't need any of this. Don't need any of that. Beautiful. So that would bring my 2021 Buick Enclave to an MSRP of $46,590.